Drinking Bros. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Drinkin' Bros. We like them.
Wait, this is our outdoor episode.
Stop myself. I'm not a good freestyle.
He is a gentleman.
What?
What? I'm just singing.
Sing us a
Spring
song.
is
Maybe
in
he
the
won't
air.
find out what I know. You were the last good things about this part of town.
Dude, you
There
were
it
my
is.
junior high,
Oh,
early
right.
high school
Boy.
music,
He's
dude.
like-
Yeah. Emo.
Jesus Christ.
Blink 182.
Jared, you were
right?
stuck in 1998. You were
Yes.
stuck in
And I'm
1998.
proud of that. I'm proud
All
of that.
the small things.
Truth care. Truth brings.
Oh, man.
The tomboy.
She left me roses by the stairs.
Was it Tom?
Surprise,
Tom
so
DeLonge?
Ross,
cares.
we sang that song.
Welcome.
We sang that song in 8th grade or in 9th grade for the whole school.
Yeah, of
and one of
course.
the teachers got upset because in that she left me roses by the stairs. Surprises let me know she cares. She thought we said you had sex on the stairs. She goes, "You can't sing this. You said having sex on the stairs." We're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Dude, we went through a little epidemic in California where Adam's song, remember that? Kids were killing themselves on that song and just
Holy
putting it
Oh,
on repeat.
yeah, Jumper.
Remember that?
Oh, no, I'm thinking of the wrong one. I'm thinking of Jumper by...
That's
I
the
wish-
I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
Different song, but Adam's song. Yeah,
Adam's song is like, "Don't waste your time with me."
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Yeah,
You'll be
all around the
sorry
same period,
when
all
I'm
about
gone.
suicide.
That's I miss you.
No, the one that
Oh,
goes,
you're right.
Adam's
"You'll
song.
be sorry when I'm gone." Right?
Well, now that we've hit every Blink 182
Yeah.
album, Ross, who is sponsoring this motherfucking episode?
Who is this motherfucker sponsored by, you ask? Well, this podcast is brought to you by Carnivore Club.
Yummy.
What goes great with both beer and wine? Meat.
Meat.
And for those meat eaters listening out there or eating meat live on air like Jared, imagine this. Imagine every month someone packs 2 pounds of the tastiest, high-quality, dry-cured meat they can find into a box. And you know what they do? They go to the fucking goddamn post office and then they mail that box to you. It's a new meat every month. You've got venison jerky, wild boar salami, spicy spreadable pork, you name it.
Spreadable pork.
It's better than the 400 pounds of meat that Matt brags about having in his meat freezer.
Yeah.
And it's a real thing. This is a real thing. This isn't like Matt's imaginary 9 kills of deer that he claims to get every weekend. It's called Carnivore Club. You can taste it for yourself. You can go to carnivoreclub.co and sign up. You can use the promo code Drinkin' Bros to get 10% off your first box.
Listen, Ross, I've tried Carnival Club, and it is fucking delicious.
Yeah, we ate the
That's
shit out of
amazing.
it.
I love it.
Conversely, there is something majestic, magical about eating an animal that you took their life with your own hands. You know, it's very what would be the word?
Cannibalistic. No, sorry. What?
Gauche?
No, it's very
Gauche?
like caveman
Reese?
style. You know, it's
manly.
manly. Like
It's
when
manly
you're
as
eating a
fuck.
sausage and drinking a beer, you're like, I killed this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
alpha and the omega. It's the beginning
Ross,
and the end.
No, Ross had a taste of it. Remember when you handmade sausage with
yeah.
us
Oh,
and
dude,
Jason
it's-
Orvis
I
in
did.
his
I did.
basement?
Yeah, elk
It was
sausage.
I grew about
amazing.
3 more
It was
chest
amazing.
hairs. That was manly
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, look, my ideal day is just, dude, going out hunting, killing our own shit, making sausage, cuddling up together. Maybe Jared puts a dick in, things like that. Like, that's what
Oh, is this Evan talking? Who's talking right now? I'm so confused.
Says the guy that would kill me in the Marry Fuck Kill.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you
Now all
remember
of a
that?
sudden he wants
Why do
me
you
in
hold
him.
on to that? Let it go,
Because-
bro.
No, I
fucking
just, what I
gay.
like
Yeah,
to do
listen,
is spin
will you
it.
be
If we're
frozen
going
right now
all
and let
dude
it go?
shit,
Let it go. This is the musical episode by Drinkin'.
Let it go.
Everybody has to sing their best song that they could sing.
Oh, dude, I can't sing.
I don't have songs. I can't remember the lyrics, bro. I can give you a army cadence.
Mine would be the Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? That's all I got.
I like that one.
Yeah, I heard girls' pants dropping. Like I could smell it.
Yeah, I thought someone turned a water faucet on.
Ah, God
Just
damn
like
it.
we sprung a
There
leak.
was I had envisioned an Asian just over the top of a giant water fountain.
Yeah, my butt got watery all of a sudden. My butthole was watery all of a sudden. I didn't know I can sweat from there, but I did.
You sweat from the hole.
from the.
He's gross, dude. What the fuck?
Oh, it is a teenage wasteland down there.
Teenage Wasteland.
Wasteland. But we don't have the rights to that, so stop right there.
Sorry.
One line is all we can sing.
Yeah.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Man, I love that guy's songs.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Mr. Matt Best with us tonight.
Hello.
The cheekbones behind the statue of Zeus. That's Mr. Matt Best.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
a good one.
He's drinking
You know-
heavily.
Yeah.
He's drinking heavily. Over
Mel gave me the best compliment I've ever heard.
Well, she's your girl. So I'm
Your
sure
dick
she
smells
will.
like flowers.
But she doesn't like dudes with like super ripped abs. She's like they look like little bitches. She's like you're
She
my
says
like
that to
she's
make
like
you
you're
feel
my little whatever. She was like you're
She hates dudes with super ripped abs and oil
Why
on
does she
them.
have all
They look
those
like
pictures
bitches.
of Derek on her phone?
yeah that's fine.
But what did she
listen,
say? What did she say? I want to hear.
Derek's a handsome dude. I don't knock her. He's just a little short for Mel. Mel's like 6 foot. She said she called me a gladiator. She's like you
Oh,
look like a
that's a
fucking
good one.
gladiator. And I was
That's
like
a
I
good
like
one.
that. You know.
Mine says I
Oh,
look like
that's
a
a
gorilla.
nice term.
She says I look like a gorilla. I walk up the stairs like a gorilla. I wake up like a gorilla.
So that's
that
Rocco
good?
Rocco Gorilla here today with
Yeah.
us in the studio.
Yeah.
And also Jared Taylor. What does Caitlin say about you?
She says I'm a panda. There's two things you don't do with a panda. One, you don't fuck with him when he's eating.
Nice.
And number two, he's warm at night.
Oh, well, I like to say you're Kung Fu Panda.
Oh.
You're Kung Fu Panda. You move swift.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Yeah.
You got some moves. What about you, Ross Patterson?
Me?
What's your spirit
What is my
animal?
greatness? How is my greatness defined by my wife?
Yes.
It's a donkey.
Gosh. Yeah.
It's all dick.
She
Is there a dick animal?
She
It's gotta
calls
be a
me her
penis
little
animal somewhere.
child
donkey.
soldier. She calls me her little child soldier. I've been injecting toddler blood lately just to keep my fresh appearance up. So
I believe it.
I'm ready to go chop some hands off and yeah, you know.
What is he in
Calls me her
Vietnam?
little child soldier.
His spirit animal is a soldier.
Can you imagine that sex talk? Come and fuck me, you little child soldier. Like, no, it does not
Yeah.
work.
Ew.
It does not
gross.
work.
Pound me, you
Wait,
gorilla.
wait.
You bleed me to diamond.
What
You
is the
bleed me to
weirdest-
diamond.
What is the weirdest thing you've ever heard a woman say to you during sex, Ross?
Oh, I got a good one for this one.
Oh, the weirdest thing anybody's ever said to me is, "Can you get off my brother?" And I'm like, "Whoa!" I thought that was.
Dude, I had another one. I had a good one too. I was gonna say, well, normally they're not awake for when I'm doing it.
Look, like we had some drinks, and I was like, "Dude, I thought we were going threesies. I didn't know. I didn't know what happened."
Fucking Christ. dude.
A hole's a hole. Shit gets weird, you know,
Oh.
when you start drinking Mad Dog.
Yeah, dude. Mad Dog 2020, dude. Love that shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell my story.
Hey, I got a quick sponsor, Combat
Yes.
Flip Flop. I was pumped.
Combat flip flops.
Yeah, I was pumped to see those guys were on.
Combat flip flops.
Those guys were on Shark Tank and they fucking crushed it.
Yeah, shout out to Matt Griffin, dude. You're
Yeah,
the man.
and-
So
and-
Matt, I still have the pair of flip flops that he gave me. Fucking two.
Griffin
three-
No,
Lee.
he actually sent them to me, remember?
And
And then
I
you
took
fell
them.
in love
Yeah.
with them, and
Yeah.
I was like, they're great flip
So
flops.
what
But
was
And-
funny is my commander the last couple of weeks. He just looks at me in the eyes one day. He goes, "You got good taste in flip flops." And I look down. He's got the same set.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, dude, here's a cool
Oh,
story.
nice.
So
Nice.
Griff and Lee were both in 1st Platoon. Well, Griff was the FSO attached to 1st
In
Platoon.
Ranger Regiment.
In Ranger Regiment with me and
275.
Matt. Yeah. And so he actually saved me from getting kicked out of the Ranger Battalion. We're doing this. My squad leader at the time for AT was trying out for one of these high-speed units, and he was like, we're going to do this long-distance land nav course. So he gives me the map, and I plot it out, and I start taking off. And I'm like, man, I feel really fucking light. I left my rifle. I'm a brand new private. I left my rifle on the floor right where I was plotting the
shit.
points. I ran back scared out of my goddamn mind thinking I'm getting kicked out of Ranger Battalion. And no shit, Griff had it on him. He goes, here you go, you fucking idiot. And I was like, thank God. So he saved my career. Fucking, and Donald Lee, he's been in the platoon as well. He's just a known FO. He's a fister as well. These guys are good dudes, and they're kicking ass right now, and it was awesome to see them be successful.
Yeah,
on
so
the
check
Shark
out
Tank.
Combat Flip Flops. It's veteran owned, and they're doing some really cool things on their production of how they make their stuff. So check out their website.
Fuck yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, you know what else is better known? Lead Slinger's Whiskey, the greatest goddamn liqueur ever made on the face of this planet.
It really is
If you
fucking
punched
good.
a hole through Mount Rushmore, out of FDR's mouth, it would bleed in Lead
Yeah.
Slinger's Whiskey into a bottle.
And I actually got Jared and I got an update on the way to the podcast today. If you're in Texas and some of the other states that we'll post up soon, you're going to start seeing the rum, the rye, and napalm. So 3 other liquors by Lead Slingers proper, which are fucking delicious.
Lead
So-
Yeah.
Slinger
Yes.
Spirit is actually what our company's called.
Yep.
Lead Slinger Spirits.
Yep. It's gonna be a good
Yes.
It will be in Texas in the next
soon-
3 weeks.
And soon brewing.
And brewing. Some beer in the way. Wheat beer.
And
You know what I like to
soon
do?
brewing.
What do I like to
Don't
read?
fuck up
when-
that beer. You know how much I love beer. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
We got you, bro.
We got you.
And what else was that, Matt?
And then last but not
stupid
least,
book,
the
I don't
greatest
know.
piece of literature ever created by a young man named Ross Patterson, a boy who grew up
Ross Patterson.
He
a
grew up as
husband
a
of a
child
fatherless
soldier.
child. Yeah, the child soldier himself. He wrote a novel. He wrote a novel called At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed, the first ever romance novel for dudes. It'll change your life. It'll make your dick grow bigger. It'll make you get more pussy. It'll also help you drive faster, just in case that's a thing you have going on wrong in your life. And you can get that on Amazon and Audible and every other fucking place in America right now. So enjoy the shit out of that.
You know,
We're going to start
Oh.
a new campaign called Asians for At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed.
Yeah.
If it makes you drive faster, I mean, we just got to get that book in their life.
Yeah, it's boy, that's kind of racist,
Listen.
Jared. Let's throw
Listen,
women in there
Slingers
too.
and At
Like
Night She
women
Cries
too.
doesn't discriminate, all right? It
Yeah.
loves everybody, other
It really
than
doesn't.
ISIS. It takes shits on ISIS, of course, but
Yeah, it takes a hearty shit on ISIS.
Huge,
What are you drinking tonight?
disgusting dumps.
What are you drinking tonight, Matt Best? What do you got over there?
You know, when we first started this podcast, I was all about, getting cool new beers, but I've been slacking, guys, so I'm sorry if I haven't. I'm literally drinking Lead Slingers again, and we might be going down this trail because Melissa just texted me and said that my new shipment of whiskey came in, which is the rye and
Where
all
the
that stuff.
fuck
so
is mine?
I don't know.
Where's
It
mine?
just got to my house, so.
Mine better have got there too.
So Lead Slingers, though. Lead Slingers and ice.
Nice. What do you got? What do you got, Jimmy John Jared? What do you got, Triple J?
John Cherry!
I'm drinking a Napa Valley Sauvignon Blanc. Is that how you say that?
Yes, Sauvignon Blanc
boy.
and
Sauvignon
Slingshot.
Hey,
It's called
let me ask you:
Slingshot.
is there a dick? Is there a dick in that glass?
No,
or-
it's called Slingshot. Fuckface. It's got a
Okay,
fucking.
cool.
It's got a target. That's why I bought it because
I-
it looked like a gun thing.
I just took a sip of it and it made me cry. It's
it-
so girly.
Is it girly? Let me try some.
It tastes actually decent. Not gonna lie.
It tastes like cold white
It's
wine.
from Napa
the fact
I
that
don't
Valley.
fucking know.
I don't
It's
know.
from Napa
right.
Valley.
The fact that it's chilled. it
Hey,
tastes
hey,
good.
let me ask you: was that wine watching Sex in the City earlier this morning on E? Or
That's I had to pull it away. Like it's funny that at the liquor store they have a cart with a screen on it that just plays Sex in the City.
Yeah, it was cuddled up next to the strawberries.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, Rocco?
Okay, I get it. I sit on dick. I sit on dick. I get it.
I'm the same. I'm with Matt. I just got lazy again. I got some Lead Slingers whiskey going on. Very
I feel like you
Okay.
just drink what I drink now.
Well, I'm busy all the time. I show him like, what do you got? I'll take
Listen,
some of
I
that.
had vodka for 28 shows, and I drink 2 new things, and I'm getting scolded by fucking Ross Patterson, the author.
What are you drinking, Ross?
Man, I went dirty again. You know, I'm in Los Angeles.
He's got a Cobra.
Still in the edit.
Stringy
Still in the
Cobra.
edit for Range 15. No, I'm drinking just Beefeater gin. Straight. It's
Oh,
warm.
shit.
It's a harsh.
my grandpa.
It's a harsh.
Dude,
thing.
that
So I'm
is
I'm
my
saying a lot of weird
grandpa all
shit
the way.
Did you
tonight.
steal that from a homeless man on Sunset Boulevard on the way to the studio?
Nah, I don't think homeless
Beefeater
drink
is
Beefeater.
surprisingly expensive. It
Beefeater,
was
really?
20.
Glass-
It was
it's in a
24.
glass. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't-
it's,
glass
it's an
bottle.
expensive.
That shit's
thing.
harsh, dude.
Yeah,
Homeless like
Beefeater.
it is.
plastic bottles.
The
Beefeater
glass
gin.
No,
Ugh.
the homeless like
Yeah.
plastic bottles.
Dude,
Look, I enjoy
can't do
it.
gin.
I enjoy it. My dad drinks it. I enjoy it. It's been my family for years. My family history.
Your dad is an
So,
amazing
if,
man, by the way. Jerry is an amazing man.
He is. He's a saint. I don't know if they still listen to the show
I'm
because
waiting
after the
for
splitting pelvis episode.
Yeah.
I think they're done.
Well, that's
I
the
think
thing.
they're done
Speaking
with
of
the
that,
show.
dude, yeah, we just FaceTime with
God.
fucking
Jared's
with
dad.
Jared's dad. He's like, I can't watch it anymore after hearing about this lumberjack.
Dude, the Alaskan lumberjack has gotten a lot of love from people
Yeah.
around the world.
Oh, dude, we got someone in the, we have to look into it again, but someone in the message box says that's actually not the original name. The original name was something like the oil pipeline, and then it got changed.
No, that's not true.
Oh, that's what he was saying. It was
no.
fun.
We'll
His
give
story
Jared his
behind it
due.
was
It's
good.
the Alaskan lumberjack.
If you go back to Urban Dictionary in 2005, myself and a guy named John Kennerly wrote the Alaskan
fuck?
lumberjack and the Detroit Palmer in there. And it was the lumberjack, not the log jammer.
No,
Yeah, it's a lumber. Hey, respect the craft. Respect the craft of
Yeah.
lumberjacks, Rocco.
So
for Christ's
funny.
sake.
I can't wait when people talk about our obituaries
There
and
is-
the shit that we've said.
There is something I'm
You know?
going to send to
Oh
Ross
man.
for the next show. And Ross, this is something that me and that guy wrote that year. It's called the Donkey Show Chronicles. I'm going to send you that.
Oh,
Let you read it.
shit.
It's old.
Oh, please put
But-
it in paperback for me. I really want to dig
It's
in.
a quick
like, at
72
the airport.
pages. Quick
A
72
quick 72 pages
Yeah.
of the Donkey Punch Chronicles.
No big
Donkey
deal.
Show.
NBD. No big deal.
Donkey Show Chronicles.
All right, either one will work.
Wow.
Disgusting motherfucker, Jared.
Yeah. I don't even want to smell your hands after that.
Why? I've still got
I don't either.
pieces of them under my fingernails.
Oh my God.
That's our joke with the team. The team is you're not best friends unless you have them under your fingernails.
What the?
Oh,
You guys are-
somebody stop him.
Ross, like,
That skinny girl wine is getting to your fucking head, dude. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
next up.
Good night.
Almighty.
What? That's best friends. If you have them there forever, you could always smell them.
Oh boy.
We're not best
Boy.
friends, then, Jared.
Yeah. Just keep your grubby little fucking
Yeah,
hands off
your
me.
best friend shouldn't be like peel and eat shrimp. It
Jimmy
shouldn't be like peel and
John's-
eat shrimp.
He's just sitting-
jambalaya
he was
looking
just sitting there-
motherfucker.
He was just sitting there chewing on his nails too. That's disgusting.
No, I wasn't.
Oh,
He missed Evan. He missed Evan.
God.
Evan will be here. in
Yeah,
2
it's got to be
days.
Evan underneath there. It's got to be Evan underneath those nails.
So, anyways,
Yeah. We wanted to discuss the digital age today, but Jared wants to discuss man on man, love. So
With
I
your
don't know how we
hands.
really segue into that with your hands.
well, no, that's actually because I was talking about being on the obituary, like what they would say about the crazy shit that Jared has said in his life. Which you brought up an interesting statistic earlier about Facebook.
Yes. So on Facebook, I read this yesterday. Facebook on average has 8,000 members dying a day,
Shit.
which is creepy as shit.
That's
Yeah.
a dark
By-
statistic, dude. Holy
By
shit.
2012, this is 8 years after Facebook was created, 30 million users have died. And then you can now be memorialized. Now
Yeah.
it's kind of like
I was
it's
gonna
kind of
ask-
like a tag.
What is that? What does it
yeah,
look like?
I've heard it. It's the same thing. Isn't it the same thing as your page stays on, or what is it?
It stays on. Somebody gets to take it over for you, be it a wife, a girlfriend, or a family member,
that's
and they can like write updates about you, which to me is just creepy as fuck. And
I don't think.
as soon
I think they should change the look on the page where it like memorializes them and their favorite moments, and like the family would put that together, so it's like almost like a website. So it's like who was Matt, and you could go there and see like it's like a digital obituary. That would be cool. But the fact that someone can post in your name is real
I've
fucking
seen
creepy
that.
to me.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went to, you guys remember this. I was at one of my best friends from high school passed away a few weeks ago. I went to his funeral. After I read this article, I looked it up and I went back to his page, and it's totally true. People are still posting on it.
Well, they can post on his wall. I know that, but can someone post from his page? Like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah. Usually, someone.
Yeah.
So the family members will be able to
That's
somehow
fucking
get
creepy,
in,
dude.
and then they approve the post. Because imagine if it was on one of ours, they have to approve the post. You can go in
Right,
there and
right,
approve
right.
the post. So pretty wild, man. That's
Yeah, who's going to be your Rocco? So who are you leaving your page to?
my wife.
Who
Obviously.
gets it?
My wife, obviously, but it's more like I tell her like, let it die with me, dude. Fuck it.
I want to give mine to a child soldier. I really do. And just let them post their manifestos. You know what I'm saying? Like really give back to the community. No, but it's a creepy thing. I think it should be frozen like Han Solo. So
Yeah,
whatever your
right?
last
I
post
agree.
was,
I agree. Yeah,
that's it. Freeze the shit. Freeze it.
Or
Because like
like-
Jared's would be like whatever sandwich he ate, and I would want to know that.
Yeah.
I would want to know the last sandwich that Jared ate before he passed
I
away.
feel like that should be in the settings of Facebook where you can go like it's the If I Die tab, and then you click on it, and then you can upload like 8 of your favorite photos that you want to be memorialized by. Because I would have so much fun. They would not be
dude.
me
I
looking
like that.
good.
That'd be a great idea,
right? If I
yeah,
Die
like a
tab.
Facebook
we go-
will. It's
so
like
I
a
have
Facebook
two.
will.
We go make our pictures and
Dude,
shit.
well, I'm sure the listeners, if anybody's been in the military or anything like that, when you have to write a will at 19 years old, 18 for some of us, like then it's kind of a crazy thing because you're like, bitch, I'm not going to die, so you have fun with it. Mine was, my brother was going to sing Dust in the Wind, who can't sing or play guitar, and then 12 white doves had to get released. So it's kind of like that.
Mine was the same. I want to get buried in a tuxedo, but with sandals on, and I want everyone to be able to see my feet. Like, I don't care how fucked up they are. Put them damn sandals on the toes.
So I've had 2 creepy Facebook deals like with this. Number 1, a friend of mine posted. He lived in Florida with me. He said he was at one of the local restaurants and said this potato salad is to die for. Died an hour later.
Oh shit!
Oh boy.
That was his last post.
How'd he die?
No way.
Yeah.
How'd he die?
A heart attack.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
I'm sorry for laughing,
joking
but holy
me.
shit.
Wow. Oh my God.
Number 2, had another buddy that was a camera buddy of mine upload this video. I was on the computer the second it went live, and as soon as I'm done watching it, I was the first one to comment. I'm pretty sure this is a suicide note, and boom, he offed himself.
God
What
damn.
the shit?
Fuck.
Like it transpired over the whole night, everybody trying to get over to his house, and like, but it was like I saw it first, I commented right away, and then it was like, oh, all right, this guy's dead.
You know, I've seen when you look at people profile that have passed, and then 3 hours before that they had written something. I think it kind of resembles how fragile life is, and not to get too crazy on that, but like 3 hours ago they're having a great time and doing this thing, and then something tragic can happen.
The potato salad.
Yeah,
It was
Jeez.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
it's the truth, though, man.
Jesus.
It's a hard perspective on life, and sometimes if I guess you haven't been through crazy shit in your life, it's hard to find perspective of how quick life can fade. And I think a lot of people that go through these thoughts and like have the depression stuff, you really have to find a positive outlook because, it's like the whole YOLO thing, right? You really have one chance at this and whatever your belief in the afterlife is, but like, try to live a happy life. And if you can't, then change what you're doing to find some people or a support system that can bring that happiness to your life because it's worth living, man.
I used to be terrified of dying, dude. I used to be terrified of it before the military.
It's a human condition, man.
I think now it's like more like I don't give a shit if I die. I just feel bad more for like the kids or how I would hate for like my mom to be feeling bad, anyone to feel bad about it more. It's like, okay, he fucking died, but it's normal to fucking actually mourn someone. But that's the only thing I fear is everyone else being hurt about it. Well, not everyone, obviously my family, but that's the only, besides that I'm like, fuck it, if it happens, it happens.
Well, it's gonna
Rocco,
happen.
I think your final post will probably be to The Rock, like a video to him, and then he finally writes you back, and you're dead.
I
and that's
miss it.
And
I
you're just
fucking
like,
miss it.
You
Dude,
never get to read it.
Dude, I had a
You
dream of
never
that
get to read
motherfucker
it.
last night.
I'm confused. Like, so you got blocked from him
Twice.
on Instagram
Twice?
but
Yeah.
then they unblocked you.
Yeah, so it looks like
so
it's like a 30-day suspension kind of thing from tagging him.
Like
you're not allowed to tag him at all.
It was Instagram, not him.
Yeah, no, well, I don't know.
He probably has some celebrity
because all the supporters,
stuff.
all the people on my page, they tag him too, and so I guess he got just a shit ton of tags. So they kind of like fucking numbed me from it. So every time I did it, it wouldn't allow it. And so then about 30 days later, boom, it's open, and so it keeps
We
doing.
need to, like I said, we have one chance to get something to him.
Yeah.
Once you decide what that one something is going to be, we can pull that trigger. But there's only one.
I got an idea. Well, but here's the thing. I had a dream about him last night. I swear to you. It was so fucking weird. I was so pissed.
Oh boy!
Check this out. So
Boy.
I'm walking
Was he
down
on top or were you on top?
No, it wasn't
Which one
like
was it?
that. So he's wearing a red tank top and he's holding up a sign on the
And it was
corner.
on Baywatch.
Yeah.
I was
No.
Pamela Anderson, and he was saving
check
me
it
out of
out.
the
So
ocean.
I'm walking and I see him. I'm like, holy fuck! So I run across the street to see him and everything, and I couldn't find my fucking phone for a selfie, dude. And I woke up mad, like no fucking way. That's my dream. Like I had no phone to take the selfie of
So,
me and him finally
you're like,
meeting.
Rock, can you take the picture and just text it to me?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, bullshit, right?
I think the first time you meet him, it's not going to be like that. It's not going to be a quick passing. It's going to be set up.
I hope we hang out with him. I hope we get to hang out because I think the dude's a cool dude.
But Ross, I truly believe that Rocco's last post on Facebook would be him with 2 plates of tacos. So he has his plate of taco, an empty chair with another plate of tacos, and it says, tags The Rock, wish you were with me. And then The Rock
should
is going to
take
be
that.
like,
We
what
should take that
restaurant
photo.
are you are? But then you're gone.
Should
by
take,
then.
we
Yeah.
should next week. We should
that'd
take
be
memorial
so good.
photos for all of us.
That's what I think. Memorial photos for all of us.
and we just keep them because I
Can we do
honestly
that?
thought about
Why not?
I've thought about sitting in front of a camera and doing my will on the camera
Yeah.
that has to be played.
I did that before deployment once.
I wanna do
I
it.
burned the tape, though.
I want to do it because I think it would be funny.
I got some stuff I've written for my kids, man, but it's like every year it changes. Like, let me add a little more, and so it's just eventually it's probably gonna get thrown out and lost.
I want to do a date like progression as to who's allowed to bang my wife per date.
Oh, dude.
Whoa.
So
I'm gonna be naive.
boy.
Like no one will ever touch her.
no, you have to have control. So it can't happen unless it's day 19 or after.
Oh,
Day
And even
19.
then, there's only
Yeah,
5
why
names.
is there
What
why
are
is there an
the
18
19
day
days? What are the
grieving
5
process
names?
for you?
Benny?
Oh, jeez.
Because
Never.
Caitlin would throw up before she did that.
Never.
But like by 6 months, like everyone's open now.
What?
To me, it's like if you're
To
a
me,
friend,
that's
no.
funny.
If
Yeah.
you're a friend of a friend, no. If you're a friend of a friend of a friend, no.
No,
Fuck
that's
everyone.
gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Because
crazy.
here's the reality of it: is you've sucked this woman into your own world and brought her into your thing. So you realize all the people she knows. I mean, I've just
That's what
seen it.
happened.
Congratulations on being married, Rocco.
time and time
We
again.
know- we know how it
all my
goes.
buddies that have died.
It happened with
they've
9/11.
Always settled
Right.
with
It's someone
guys
that's very
that were,
similar to character.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same with 9/11. It happened a lot there with the firefighters and the people that survived, and the same thing within in the war. It's happened. We've seen it directly. We've seen it. So
quite a bit.
it is what it is, man. It's a hard reality, but it is what it
it's
is.
a
I'll be
weird,
dead, so
it's
I
a
wouldn't
weird
care, I
bridge.
guess, but
so
fuck.
on one hand, though, it's like, oh, we all know that guy. I like him. He's a nice guy. That's all right. We're good with that. Or it's hey, do you got to deal with?
I don't
some
have
dude
that in my body. I'm
off
too
the street?
Yeah,
jealous,
I'm-
dude.
I'm-
you're
the same.
you're not there though. It's
No,
us. It's us at that point.
Yeah, fuck you, Jared.
See this guy? Fuck you, bro.
Actually, you know what? If there was one person that, like, if I passed, like, you're too much of an alpha, Ross is way too much of an alpha, like, Jared, if, like, whatever, ended up single and, like, Mel and I would be like,
That's weird.
She would boss me around.
Yeah, she would. And I would,
Ah,
it's like,
fuck you guys.
Well, you guys can drink wine together.
yeah, you can drink wine. Mel loves wine, so. Because I'm not intimidated,
Jared,
you know?
Jared, I think though if you died, I think Jimmy John should be able to take over your page and then
That's
just
true.
post for you,
That would be
like
That would
post
be
sandwiches and deals.
That would
like,
be an
hey,
amazing
there's
marketing
$2 off on
campaign.
$2 off on a sub today. Rest in peace, Jared.
Ross, I would give you my support page, my official page, and I would let once a month you have to post a rap song that you write because you write those funny rap songs, and
Yeah.
but you have to rap it with me as a cardboard cutout, like we're still best friends.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Listen,
for
I've
sure.
already done that.
For sure, I'm down.
You're gonna do that?
No. I mean, like when Danny died, the year anniversary to our Bushwhacker Sunday, we had the life-size cutout. We took him around everywhere that we went to.
That's badass.
Oh, his mom loved it. We sent her pictures all day long, and she was like, "This is the funniest thing I've ever seen."
That's dope, dude. That's cool shit.
That is badass. That is badass.
You know what I will
like that
say
a
too?
lot.
If anybody judges that, what like Jared's talking about, I'm a true believer of this. Once you die, you're still the same person. So it's not like if let's just say I die tomorrow.
You would think that was hilarious.
I would think it's hilarious and
Yeah.
awesome, and the
Like,
fact that you
that's the way
guys
to
are
do it.
taking my the loss in a positive light would mean a lot to me.
I'd want to
So
wear
it's
your
like,
skin once.
because-
Just
yeah,
wear-
for
just
sure,
put
dude.
it on.
Later
Well,
in that
make a
evening,
mask out of my face and then try to
Yeah.
pick up chicks. You know,
So the story behind that is that
thought you
2
died.
days before he had left on that deployment, we had this thing we called Bushwhacker Sunday. We woke up that morning Sunday. We went to fucking like 9 different bars that day in Fort Walton, and it was the funniest thing. We were with Vaughn Honeycutt, our
Yep.
really old rich friend from Alabama.
Vaughn Leibowitz.
Von Leibowitz.
Vaughn
And
Leibowitz.
he paid for fucking the whole bar to drink that night. Like, it was fucking insane. The end of the night of the memorial with us with the cutout, these guys, these other combat controllers, tried to take the cutout. And they were taking it from his best friends.
Yeah.
Like, we were all his best friends.
Oh,
These guys
Jesus.
didn't know him.
Yeah.
Like that, but
That-
they just knew of him as a memorial because of
Yeah.
when they were in school. It was like,
That's fist
hey,
fighting.
Hey, that's disrespectful. Give that to us. It's like, you stupid motherfucker. Like, his mom comes and stays with us when she comes here.
Yeah.
Leave the fucking cutout. They tried to steal it, and we wouldn't let it happen.
I would've
Like, so those guys, to this day, fuck you. It was our memorial. You fucked it up. You tried to act cool. You didn't even know the guy.
I had a question. Here's a question. If you got cremated, where would you want your ashes?
oh shit.
Boy.
That's what I want to do. I want to get cremated.
I
Yeah, me too.
just went through this, ironically, Rocco.
In the helicopter blades.
oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. My biological father passed away last summer. I'm sorry, he passed away a couple years ago. But the ashes were the house was hit by Hurricane Sandy, so the ashes were still in the house, and I had to go back. It was a long thing with FEMA and a back and forth to when I could get back in the house. Long story short, last summer when I was on the book tour for Night She Cries While He Rides the Steed, I took the ashes around to all of these cities and dumped them where I thought, like, good memories of where he had lived, memories I had as a kid. I dumped some onto Wrigley Field after the game ended.
Fuck, that's great.
Yeah, it was crazy because I almost got arrested. He was a disc jockey in Chattanooga and Nashville, so I dumped him out in Chattanooga. Whoever's listening out there, there's a place called Rock City. Whenever you drive through Tennessee, you see these things called these signs called See Rock City. So I went to Rock City and dumped him out there. Same thing, almost got arrested there. People know that you were dumping ashes for some reason. So he ended up in about total, I would say about 16 or 17 spaces,
That's
including
awesome, dude.
his
That's awesome.
college, including his college quad, which I had never been to. It's a small town in Peoria, Illinois. The college is called Bradley University. So I even went back to his old college and dumped out some of the ashes there.
So
and it
kind
was
of
awesome.
I'm kind of
It was
torn
awesome.
on that whole premise because it's like I would want to get cremated, but then it's like sometimes the family members hold on the ashes, but it's like it's almost like a parting gift, right? You're like letting them go. You're kind of moving on, and you're still memorialize them, of course, but it's kind of I would not want to sit in like a living room of my kids or my widowed wife for 10 years.
Here's
I'm like,
what I've
move
learned.
on, man. Be happy. Get rid of me. Like, fucking throw me in the ocean in the Pacific Coast
let
where
me
I'm
be
like,
free,
yo,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
With
exactly.
the amount of these that I've done, here's what I've learned: is you guys have to put one thing that it is to put in your will. Ross, you too.
Is this
and
the
all
will
of us,
episode?
Is you designate someone to make all the decisions for the service and the funeral. Don't leave that up to your wife.
Yeah.
Because here's what happens: the funeral parlors and everything hound wives on, you need to pick a casket, you need to pick this. They don't want to fucking pick that thing.
Yeah.
So name someone that says, hey, you're going to pick everything. Leave the fucking wife alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, let her go through the mourning process while
because no shit.
Yeah.
Like the first one that we did, 3 days after notification, she was in a funeral parlor and a fucking funeral director is hounding her like, look, we need a decision. Like, you need to shut the fuck up right now. Like,
seriously.
Dude,
Yeah, I will say this, because when I went through it, the guy was really cool, but he had done my entire family on the Patterson side, so he had done that, and he was very respectful, and he said, look, what do you want to do? I'm happy to do whatever the best option that you want is. I don't really care. I know your entire family. So we did the cremation, and then to that point, what you guys were talking about, I've designated somebody. I have already told my wife, Jessie, exactly what I want to do, and I'm the same way. Cremated on the beach. I told her the spot. That's it. I'm good to go.
Hey, can we do something where it's like whoever dies first, we save those ashes until the other one of us dies, and then we put them together, and then it spreads? So it's
no,
like,
we should put those ashes in a whiskey barrel.
Yeah, you know.
And then we do,
and then
we
age
do a
it, and then
whole
drink it.
range of bottles under their name.
Yeah.
It's like, Matt, it
Hey,
tastes
you know
the same
Keith-
as whiskey
Keith
because he was
Richards
literally
snorted his
85%
dad's.
whiskey.
yeah.
Yeah, you know Keith Richards snorted his dad's ashes.
Oh, God.
There's a lot. Dude, we had a guy in
They do
during,
the tattoo stuff, too.
during remember Caparis?
Compares, yeah.
Yeah, he took a shot of his dad's ashes during his dad's anniversary day of death.
That's a little gnarly for me.
I think it's kind of crazy. I think it's kind of
Whoa.
cool.
No, I think if you put it in the barrel, because you could wipe the ashes on the outside. I mean, it's all the barrel whole ash thing.
Yeah.
I think it
That's
works.
fine. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
You just still a whiskey.
I like
in
that.
them.
I like that.
think
Yeah.
I'd do- yeah.
I would drink a Ross.
They
Yeah.
do the
Who wouldn't?
tattoo stuff now where they mix it in with the ink, so you're actually getting the ink
pretty
of.
cool. That's pretty cool.
No shit.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I saw it on the ink with
Where
Kat
the
Von D a long
fuck
time.
did this show go?
I know.
Oh my
That's
god.
the question we
Doors
face
open,
every
we're
week,
getting
Jared.
oxygen.
Yeah.
We're getting depressed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you guys have the. By the way, for the drinking bros out there who are listening at home, on the El Paso side with Matt, Rocco, and Jared, they've got the garage door open. It's a gorgeous spring day, so it's like a Sublime video. They're drinking. There's dogs in the background. I'm sure people are on skateboards doing shit. And
was me,
I'm in a booth in L.A. in Los Angeles right now.
Is that what LA is? Los Angeles?
It is. It could be Louisiana, Matt. So let's not be
Yeah.
a smartass about it.
And
Let's not be a-
actually, I learned recently that L.A. is an Alabamian term for Lower Alabama.
Oh, look at that. You learn
really?
something new
Well,
every day.
no, it's
So
Thanks,
you say
Jared.
I'm from LA, they're like, oh, Lower Alabama too?
Yeah, my first sergeant was talking to one of the SEER guys. Was like, "Oh yeah, I'm from Southern Alabama." And the first sergeant goes, "What part of LA are you from?" I go, "First sergeant, he just said he's from Alabama, not Los Angeles. You dumbass." He's like, "Oh, that means Lower Alabama, son."
Bitch.
Lower Alabama.
Wow.
Yeah, if you've been to Lower Alabama, trust me, you want to get back to the upper as fast as you possibly can. Hey, by the way, like there isn't a Los Angeles comment I'd like to talk about. I saw a self-driving car today.
No shit.
Have you guys
That's
seen
the
these?
future.
Did you really?
That's the future.
On
yeah,
the road?
This woman, it parallel parked her car for her.
Yes, I've seen that. Yeah.
So she got into the car and then just no hands on the wheel, and the fucking thing parallel parked the car for her. It took a little bit, but holy shit.
That
If
was a
that's the
big-
future.
That was a big conversation, though, because supposedly there's a big breakthrough within the last 2 weeks about the whole self-driving cars.
Really?
Yeah, and Google has asked Congress to speed up the process on approving these self-driving cars. So apparently it's really, really fucking close. I don't know, man. I still like to
you
drive my
literally
car
just
like
use your
it's
phone.
weird.
I could see.
Yeah.
I could see the parallel parking thing because the like risk mitigation. It's not that much. You might tag a car, but like driving, I'm not about that.
And
You need to be.
Once it's
I'm not.
done,
I'm not about
no,
that. life.
once it's done, it's literally computer. That means once it can't be a partial shift. It has to be a full shift because every car is talking to each other constantly.
Yeah.
So there's no traffic anymore. There's no anything.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
there's no car
that's
accidents, which
30
is-
years away though. There's no way you're going to be able to
Yeah,
like get.
I don't
all
know.
this-
I don't know
yeah.
if it's 30
30
years, man.
I mean,
to
it
get
could
all
be-
the old cars.
No,
how are you going to
it
make?
depends
then
on
you'd,
laws.
You'd have to sanction a
They're
certain.
rolling out by 2019 is what everybody says. By 2019, they'll be all over the road.
So right now, Google has a vehicle, or not Google. They have partnered with somebody that has a vehicle that will park itself. So
That's what
you
he's talking
get
about already.
out of the car, and this exists now.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Yeah, this
yeah.
is
and you
now.
say, "Hey, go park." The car goes and finds a parking spot. When you're done, you come out. You say, "Hey, I'm ready." The car comes up and picks you up.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Back to
the
the
other one
future.
is Apple, by the way. Apple has been building a car, a self-driving car, so that it's essentially like your iPhone. The dashboard is like your iPhone, and you can literally do everything in your car while it drives it for
So
you.
I'll have a helicopter by then. So yeah.
No, you got to think of the other things. Like think about, let's say we're going to San Antonio.
Yeah. You just
We
sleep.
We just put it in. We could drink. We could sleep. Because
No.
at that point, it's legal.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Fucking someone else is driving the car, and it's all.
Yeah.
Everything is automated. It's talking to the lines on the road. It's talking to every vehicle.
Just
in
give all
front
the
and
kids
behind it.
NyQuil, and then we all sleep it off and wake up.
But also too, it's you have your car take you to a bar. You could tell your car to go home and park itself, and then say, "Hey, come get me."
Come
it's
get
pretty-
me.
So that
Yeah.
means Uber's going to go out of business.
No, they'll
Yeah,
have the
but
automated
hey,
cars
here's
for
the other
people
thing:
that
is
don't
do you
have them,
just
I
get a
guess.
bed in your car? Can you just get? Is it just a driving bed then?
There's
Because
a
I
lot
would
of-
want to fucking just lie down.
That's
every
what
day.
I would have a bed.
There's a lot of money issues here because now you're talking about tickets. You can't give a ticket to a fucking robo
Right.
driving car.
Good. There's nothing I hate worse than tickets. In
I
this
just had my
fucking
license
world.
suspended and brought back. God damn it.
Really?
Yeah.
For tickets.
I got
Yeah.
a ticket in fucking New Mexico, and I paid it, but apparently the check never got there. We didn't get it back until last week. Boom, my license suspended in New Mexico. I had to go back and fight that motherfucker.
Oh my God.
I think I have a warrant for my arrest in this town.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got a warrant in LA for mine too.
I
Dead
really
serious.
do.
Dead serious.
I didn't
Yeah,
pay
I
a
do too.
fine for the dogs.
Oh,
I
shit.
got something that says you've got a warrant. Whatever.
What were you fined for the dogs for?
We won't talk about that.
Yeah.
Who let them out?
No,
Did you
not
let
on
them out?
here.
Who let
It's
the
very
dogs
similar
out?
to a donkey show.
Not on here. The dogs are violent. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
No, it
Okay.
was. We won't get. It was a dog got a little. It was not a bad thing, and then you know how
Look,
the
enough
city,
said. I've seen Cujo. We've all seen Cujo.
The city
I trust
overplays
you.
shit.
Literally, I walk into my house. I tell everybody that's coming with me, don't fuck with the dogs. Don't bend down to the dogs. Don't try and talk to the dogs. Don't kiss the dogs. They're fucking crazy. They're Louisiana hog dogs. What do? I come around the corner and a guy's trying to kiss the dog, and the dog bites his fucking face.
It nipped him. It wasn't too bad. It was a.
Yeah,
It was a
but
little.
still,
nip.
it's like
He didn't have a nose or
I
an ear
literally
left, but-
just got done telling you the dog is dangerous or violent or just he's a hunting
You know what I
dog.
get frustrated too with?
And it's-
Jared, why own the dogs at that point if they're that
they're
like
family
you can't
dogs.
have
This is-
fun with those
They
dogs?
protect their family.
because we are all borderline on the ISIS list. We live in El Paso, Texas. Like I have 2 dogs that will shred anything that come into this house that's not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
And they
Okay,
are they're
fair
a
enough.
stopping point.
They're good dogs.
You know, that's the thing.
Fair enough,
with-
yeah. Because in California, people get those rescue pit bulls that go and attack kids and shit like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
but-
I'm always like, why? And they were like, oh, they need to be rescued. It was like, your life's not in danger. You really don't need
I
that
wouldn't
fucking
rescue a
wild
pit.
dog.
Yeah, that's a scary one.
No, me neither. Me neither.
No, we don't have issues with the
pits
dogs
are-
and the kids.
pits are great
The thing
dogs.
is,
No, pits are
is
outstanding.
It's just
Again,
they're raising.
A rescue
They-
pit
Yeah, yeah.
is scary because you don't know the background.
Those 2 are trained with strangers. It's hey,
Yeah.
this person is unknown. You're on edge, just like every other mainly trained dog.
Yeah, no, I
It
didn't
took
mean to
my
say-
dog
yeah.
like fucking 6 months to warm up to Rocco, and
Fuck,
then
he didn't like Mexicans, dude. He loves me now. She loves me now. She,
She
loves
loves
me.
you, loves you.
She cries when I'm there petting her. She loves it.
Yeah.
I have a pit bull that's awesome. So I don't want to
Tank.
saying pits are bad. No, pits are great, but the rescued ones, you don't know the background, man. So you don't
Yeah.
know.
They're-
Thing is,
they're a
those
product of
people,
the raising.
People
Yeah.
whine and cry about pits being the most fucking vicious. No, what I have in there is the most vicious breed that exists. It really is. I mean, those are the dogs that go after wild boars and attack them.
Yeah.
Like, pits don't do that.
We should get that on the Drink Bros podcast page of like all the dog owners of what they own and like the backstory, because I love seeing the animals that
yeah.
people love. I'm a
Same here, yeah,
I fucking
same here.
love
everybody
animals.
owns a dog here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 4.
Yeah.
4 kids and 4 dogs. I got
Ross, I love your dog.
What kind of
I
dog do
know,
you have?
Regal Beagle.
Regal Beagle.
Oh,
Regal
dude,
Beagle.
those are cool, man.
I rescued her from a very expensive breeder in Texas. So
That's what I did with my German Shepherd. I rescued her from the where they train the SWAT dogs.
yeah.
It was only $1,100.
Look, it's a 15-year commitment with a dog. I wanted the goddamn prettiest dog I could get. So I shelled out a bunch of cash for it. So here's to you, Regal Beagle. Cheers. I know you're listening to the podcast, even though my parents probably aren't anymore.
You know what we used to have? Remember we talked about the fuck you money? I swear, if I ever had fuck you money, I'd probably own a kennel and rescue dogs where I could give them a good life and a good raising. But that I wasn't worried about if they were a little aggressive or something. Because
We
like
need
my
a
house
farm.
dog, like she's trained to eat people. It takes her a while to warm up, but at the end of the day, she's a sweet dog once she gets to know you. So I trust her around kids and shit.
But what's the point of having a dog that can't eat someone? Like, why have
especially
it
in
at
my
that
position,
point?
dude. Yeah, or
For me,
our
these
position.
2 are secure. This is a security
Security, yeah.
measure.
Yeah.
It's one barrier between me and our bedroom.
Yeah, listen, bro. I like to drink whiskey. When I hear that chick starting barking and trying to
Yeah.
eat the door,
It's
I'm like, "There's my AR.
All right,
I'm rolling."
boom.
yeah,
We're on this.
yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Game on, baby.
Game the fuck on, motherfucker.
motherfuckers.
Kill
So my address to
motherfuckers.
ISIS is.
I was gonna say, what's
Yeah,
that movie
yeah,
where it's
exactly.
like something sick balls? What is it? It's Stand By Me. Stand By Me. Yeah, Stand By Me with that dog is fucking 6 balls. Do you guys remember that?
Oh, what's the fucking name, though? It had a name that
Yeah.
was pretty intense.
Sick balls. I don't know. It was a great fucking movie.
Yeah. That was good. Hey, Jared, have you tried this virtual reality headset yet, by the way? You're the guy that always does shit like that.
Yeah, I have. Which one are you talking about, though? Be specific.
The Oculus?
Yes, I
the
tried
Oculus
the
one?
Oculus. Yeah.
How was it? Did you like it?
So they're still working on the resolution. So the resolution was still at 720 when I tried it, which it was good, but you need a higher resolution when you're going to have the screen that close to your face.
What, like a 4K or something?
Well, at least 1080, because you still had a little bit of blur,
Yeah.
but it's still the same. So these guys have all done the simulator that I have for the helicopter in the house, and you have that headpiece.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if you're wearing
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Oculus, you're just wearing your screen and you're doing
Same
this.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the only issue that people had in the initial release of the Oculus was resolution was a little too low. You didn't because if
You didn't feel
again,
real.
The Oculus has what's almost like 5D. So you've got your x-axis, your y, your z, but then also you can lean in with the Oculus. So like in
got you.
situations with
So
the
depth-
aircraft, if you leaned in, it was for you to get switches and stuff.
Right.
But the resolution wasn't high enough for you to read it.
It would blur out a
So
little bit.
people were like, dude, we need higher resolution because there's no point if I'm using this as virtual reality. I need to know
Yeah.
shit.
And that's Jared Taylor talking about something intelligent and not dicks. It's impressive, you know?
Yeah, way to go,
Proud of you.
Jared.
He
We're
just blacked
super
out.
proud of
He
you.
just blacked out.
Hey, at the end of the day, I'm still an amateur helicopter pilot, and I'm good.
You are, and I'm an amateur tattoo artist, so I feel pretty
That
sturdy
shouldn't
about-
even be a thing.
It's not. It's
I'm
not.
actually Rocco and I are both amateur tattoo
Yeah,
artists.
we've done
I've
some work.
tattooed.
It's like saying
4
you're an
people.
amateur bomb tech.
Yeah. We've done.
You just got it.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've heard that joke somewhere.
Yeah, who have you tattooed? Have you really tattooed people?
Each other like idiots.
Well,
No,
Matt's tattooed Dakota Meyer.
He did.
Medal of Honor
Well,
recipient Dakota Meyer.
Dakota
tattooed
tattooed
him.
me as well, man.
Me and Matt
Good
tattooed
dude
each
right
other.
I
We both
tattooed that-
tattooed John.
John,
You tattooed Adam.
Adam,
and then
and
we've
and
also
Peter.
tattooed Peter.
Holy shit! Yeah.
We've done some tats.
Yeah, we made it. They all suck. So let's
Yeah,
I
they're
can't-
shaky lines.
Rocco can actually draw. I can't draw worth a shit, so I don't know why the fuck.
But drawing
people
on
are-
skin is so different, man. That
It's hard.
That fucking tattoo gun is a different thing.
The
man.
needle wants to really
yeah,
move,
yeah.
you know.
Fuck
So.
that. I don't think
hey, and so do I. I just want to move, you know? I really love to move.
move. Yeah.
fucking.
I
A.
just want to dance all night long. Boy, this episode's gotten weird. The garage door's open over
I
there.
know,
It's
man.
been a
We went
weird
up and
fucking
down.
day.
We went up and down like them stripper booties go. That's ludicrous.
We're working on
we
we're
really
working
do.
on some
So-
several songs, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Ross,
yeah. When are we recording our rap album, by the way?
We're slowly putting some stuff together actually this
You
week.
know, for the Drinkin' Bros, because a lot of the guys are just, close friends of all of ours that listen. So something we have going on right now, I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah.
Ross, you remember we used to do like rap battles with the military?
Yeah. I love those.
I'm super anal when it comes to content because
he said anal. That's right.
there's certain things that I'm like, it might be funny, but I want to crush or try to crush every time. So we recently kind of all came up with an idea about not doing a rap battle, but a rap song that's like a satiric. I'm super amped. So that's kind of the work in progress right now. We'll probably record a different video this week.
Yep.
A man advice.
We have a couple
and
things in the box that
Yeah.
are pretty funny.
But
Yeah.
but we're gonna literally release. Rocco's gonna sing the hook. I'll be probably rapping, and Rocco will probably rap as well. It'd be cool, man. I'm stoked.
JT's gonna get his liners in there. His
He'll
Eminem
get
one-liners.
the one-liners. You'll be the hype man. You like the Beastie
Yeah, the
Boys. It's like
ad-libber in
pull
the
up to
back.
the club. Don't give a fuck. You yell the back.
Yeah.
words.
That.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I think it's
Or
gonna
like the Eminem, hey, it's me.
What?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
From Eminem, Slim Shizz, everybody's got a cousin when he's rich. The dude's like, hey, it's me.
Oh. So yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you did that. You can eat that in the rap battles. So yeah, you do the one. Okay, you're doing
Yeah,
those
he's got those
one-liners.
one-liners.
I got it.
Fuck.
No, we're gonna. What's up?
Who's the drinking bro of the week? Who do we got this week?
Oh, I like to take this one, man. So obviously my brother's in town for the wedding and everything, and I wanted to say I want to give my brother the drinking bro of the week. His name is Carlos Vargas.
Boom.
Cool backstory behind him.
Badass.
We're talking about rap now and all this stuff, but my brother back in the day was in one of the biggest underground rap groups in L.A., Psycho Realm, Street Platoon, Six Symphonies, all that. If you've ever heard of him, my brother is actually Crow Soto, man.
But for the people that haven't heard it, I remember you pulled up, you're like, my brother's a rapper. I was like, oh, okay. And then you pulled it up on YouTube, and I was
Yeah.
like, it reminded me of like that Cypress Hill, that,
It's
like,
exactly.
that
It's the
underground
same,
West
similar.
Coast. It was so fucking
If you want to look
he
up
was
one of the
fucking
songs,
great.
yeah, one of the songs you look up on YouTube is called "In This Lifetime," and that's by Six Symphonies. So "In This Lifetime," and it's a really
By
cool.
Six Symphonies?
Six Symphonies, yeah. And I'm telling you, when I say it was pretty big underground, he traveled to Italy, to Japan, to Spain, to freaking Mexico, everywhere. He traveled around the world to do this music, and they were kind of on the. They want to kind of stay true to their roots, and in doing so, they weren't getting signed by any major label. So, they grinded out for a while, and then eventually he just decided to step away for a bit and find a career. And now he's actually talking to me about trying to jump back into music, doing a
Nice.
little solo thing. So I'm interested to see how it is. He's a genius when it comes to writing. So, again, that's my brother,
Cheers.
man. I
Cheers
love
your
the
brother,
dude.
man.
Cheers, Junior. Love you, brother.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers.
We just
And
had
on that-
something very interesting come over the net right here.
What happened?
What's that?
Someone says that we need to initiate a Drinkin' Bros cruise.
Oh, that's fucking
Oh, a cruise ship. I like
Can you
it.
imagine?
We do one podcast every afternoon on the Lido deck. Get
Yeah.
wet,
So we're the
and
singers.
then-
We're also the cruise ship singers, the
Yeah,
entertainers.
yeah.
Cruise ship singers.
Dude, we do a podcast
Jared will
every
be
now, we
eating
do
with the
music.
people all day.
Yeah.
Derek's doing the fitness for them in the morning.
Yeah, there's a workout. Dude,
Morning-
we could sell that cruise out.
morning
This is a
CrossFit
good
with
How
Derek.
many? How many people do we need to get on this cruise? By the way, how many
100 people.
Dude, we could easily get 800.
No, do it on like a yacht, so it's like more
No, no,
exclusive,
no, no.
500-ish.
Cruise.
You need
Like
a cruise that has
a
the
cruise.
space. It has the
a
space.
real cruise.
Oh,
like
so you want to
Carnival
like everybody
cruise.
buys a Carnival cruise like a year out?
Well,
like,
no,
why
you
the
could
fuck?
do that. Like, you could approach Carnival and say, "Hey, we want to do a Drinkin' Bros cruise. We have the ability to sell tickets out. What is your
Yeah,
capacity?"
yeah.
They say, you know, 1,000 is generally. We could sell 1,000 fucking
Easily.
tickets.
We're having Derek doing the workouts in the morning. We're doing the entertainment in the afternoon and fucking drinks at night.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
It's over.
Matt and I are
We have
drinking all day.
All that remains. is
Ross
the
and I are
headliner.
wasted.
Like they're headlining every night.
Crazy. Let's look into it.
I think that's a fucking amazing idea.
Fucking A.
I like
Bros
it.
Cruise.
I like it. Let's get a Drinkin' Bros
Give us-
cruise.
Dude,
Who said that?
Budweiser does it. Budweiser does the fucking.
Okay, Kid Rock does a cruise too
Yeah.
Really?
every year. Yeah,
How many people?
Kid
are
Rock,
allowed to go?
Skinner does a cruise every year.
I would go on Skinner. That there, I mean, you know, one of my all-time
Dude, that'd be a
favorite bands.
wild fucking cruise. The Kid Rock cruise I heard is fucking crazy, by the way.
Yeah, I bet. Shit.
Not that that's a huge shock, but yeah, that I'd be down for a Skinner cruise for sure. Like Skinner and Doobie Brothers cruise, where you just be like, oh fuck, things are getting weird tonight.
Hell yeah.
There's a
bro.
lot of smells on that cruise, a lot of smells. And on
Dude.
that note, this podcast is brought to you by Carnivore Club. What goes great with both beer and wine? Simple, you dumb fuck. It's meat. It's fucking meat.
Love it.
For those meat eaters listening out there, those carnivores, imagine this. Lay down in your fucking bed, put your head on your pillow like Lincoln, and imagine this. Every month, someone packs 2 pounds of the tastiest, high-quality, dry-cured meat they can find into a box. And then they mail that box to you. You go out to your post office or your PO box or your goddamn mailbox in front of your house, and you get it, and it's a new meat every month. There's venison jerky, wild boar salami, which may or may not have been killed by Jared's dogs, spicy spreadable pork, you name it. It's a real goddamn thing. It's called Carnivore Club. Taste it for yourself. Go to carnivoreclub.co. That's .co and sign up. You can use the promo code Drinkin' Bros to get 10% off your first box.
Dude, that was the
love it.
greatest promo I have ever
That was
fucking
outstanding.
heard.
Jesus.
You're welcome. I'm fucking hyped. I'm amped. We had a great show. For Matt Best, Jared Taylor, Vincent Rocco Vargas, and Ross Patterson, we are the fuck out of here.
This is the end of the show when Jared's gonna blow. What? Wait, what? Love you guys. Toodles,
Love
motherfucking.
you. Love you, mean it.